Vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates. To learn more or to apply, go to continental-jobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
This is the Happy Hour.
You guys going to happy hour?
Live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America.
Yeah, maybe I'll come for a couple.
Here are your hosts, Nick Sainert.
I want to know what it's like to commit a crime without having to spend time in jail.
And Enrique Alvarez Clary.
C is for chunk.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Good afternoon. Happy Friday. It's the end of the week. Hope you guys enjoyed your Monday through Thursday, enjoying your day today. Have some big plans for the weekend. Staying warm wherever you may be, as always. Nick Sainert with you here on the Happy Hour, joined by Enrique Alvarez Clary. Hello, Rico.
Hello.
How's it going, man?
It's going great, man. Today's a day. Today's a busy day.
It's a busy day.
Today's a good day.
It is a good day. Any big plans this weekend? Anything crazy?
No. We were planning on going to a birthday party. I think that's canceled. I think we're just chilling at home this weekend.
That sounds like a great weekend.
Just hanging out.
Sounds like a great
Doing
weekend.
A whole lot of nothing, but working on hopefully keeping the potty training going.
Yeah, you were telling me about that the other day. It's
great, by
going
the way.
pretty well.
It's going fantastic. Like she got onto it real quick. I'm very proud of her. I tell her that every day.
Yep. That's awesome. As always, 402-464-5685, Honda of Lincoln Hotline, Starter Heyman text line, both those open for you the entire show. As always, the Starter Heyman Jewelers video stream, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Interact with the show that way. And then you can hit us up on Twitter as well, Nick_Sainer and at Radio Rico AC. Couple little housekeeping things, programming that I want to update you guys on for the weekend, let you know what's going to be going over the airwaves here at the Ticket. So tonight at 7 p.m., shortly before 7 p.m., we will have high school hoops, North Star and Lincoln East playing tonight. 7 p.m. is the scheduled tip-off. We'll see as long as the prior game does not go longer. That one is where that's going to be. And then tomorrow night we have a double header of high school hoops tomorrow evening starting at 6 p.m. Lincoln Southeast at Lincoln Northeast. So we'll be at both girls and boys of that one. And then I guess tomorrow morning, I forgot that one, the high school show from 9 to 10 a.m. And I'll be there for that.
Maybe you talk a little bit more in depth of what we might be touching on here.
Yes. So let's just get right into it. Today is the tip jar. So feel free all hour long to send in any random questions, random advice, anything like that. If it's been a long week, get it off your chest now. Let's hear everything. We'll sort everything out here on the Happy
laughs. Hour. If you have a serious question, if you just want to get to know Nick and I better, and you have a question, if you have a statement, if you have a tip for us on how to better our lives, if you have literally anything, send it in. 2:30. We'll be here. We'll be listening. We'll be laughing. We'll be crying. We'll be
just having fun,
chilling.
It's a good way to end the week here on the Happy Hour. So that's how me and Rico want to end it.
And tell your friends.
Okay, 402-464-5685, Honda of Lincoln Hotline, Starter Heyman text line. We get this from All Y'all's Daddy.
Great name, by the way.
Yeah, fantastic name. Can you guys please explain the Gretna situation and who the player was? So we were actually going to start with that. I'll go even farther in depth tomorrow morning on the show. I'll probably talk to Luke Mullen of the Lincoln Journal-Star about it as well. If he's listening, he can feel free to call in, I suppose, and kind of explain his side of the story or what his thoughts are. But so the whole Gretna situation, Gretna Class A state football champions.
Can't take it away from him. I don't care what you say.
Good point. They beat Omaha Westside 7-3 in the state title game. Really, really, really good football game. I don't want to take – that's one thing I want to make sure people remember of how great of a football game that was and how exciting. Even though there was not much scoring until the final. It was goal line stands. It was strong defense. And it was just players making plays. Obviously, you had some high-profile guys. Zane Flores is the first one that comes to your mind. He'll be a Power 5 quarterback here as long as nothing crazy happens down the rest of the way. But for Gretna, so I mean, you're watching a future Division I quarterback play against Omaha Westside, who Westside, it was a team that this last year had a lot of younger players, had a lot of exciting things to look forward to when they talk about their future. Gretna was kind of on the other hand, though. So Gretna, what's interesting about this and what makes me feel bad for Gretna in this situation, obviously they had the stuff with the ineligible player and all that we'll get to, but there's a chance that this was kind of their final shot at a Class A title for some time. And here's
one chance.
And here's why. And crazier things have happened, and I don't want to write them off or anything.
I mean, them winning it was a crazy thing.
Yes. Yeah, I wouldn't have picked them going in, but they're about to build a second school. Gretna, you wonder about what kids then leave from Gretna to their second school and diluting of talent, whether or not they change classes. That's a whole nother thing. That this may have been one of their final shots into being the best team in Nebraska, because that's what Class A is, right? They're the best. They're the biggest class. They're sometimes the clear and far and away better team than like the Class B state title winner. And that's not taking anything away. That's just how it is sometimes, especially like if you're going Bellevue West up against the Class C1 title winner, you just don't know you can have an idea of what's happening.
Although I would this has been my idea for a while. I don't know how many other people have had the same idea in some of these sports. Actually, in all of these sports,
are you saying
the state champions from each class go against it, and that's how you determine your all-state, all-state, all-stater, like the best of the best, like track, wrestling, football. You have the teams, Class A versus Class B, Class C, whatever, go up against each other, and we find out who the best of the best is.
I would like that. That would be very, very exciting, actually. So
that would be awesome.
So in terms of the Gretna situation, first of all, I'm not going to name the player. I don't even know the name of the player, honestly.
They weren't naming for a while, but it's in a couple of the reports. I don't remember his name.
That's fine.
He was a transfer from Papio South. He was a junior. He had 22 catches, 180 some yards, and a touchdown. That one touchdown came in the semifinal win against, I don't remember who they played. But it was a semifinal. That was his one touchdown catch this season. But
I think it was against Omaha North, because Omaha North upset Millard North or Millard South.
Yeah.
So it was that whole 16-1 thing.
Yeah.
So
but it's like, I don't want to take anything away from him, but it's not like he was a star player that was making a huge difference on the team. But anyways, apparently it was a paperwork issue with his residence, where I don't know how much of this is in the story, so I'm going to hold some stuff back that I do know. He is living in the Gretna school district, but the paperwork showing that he moved from the Papio to the Gretna district wasn't filled out correctly or wasn't turned in on time. Some issue with that paperwork. So he was not technically eligible after his transfer from Papio South to Gretna. And it's like the smallest little thing. And I know, people are like, oh, it's paperwork and it's a big deal, and you need to make sure you have this before you get on the field, before you even start playing. But on one hand, it could have been, a couple days late, and that's still a violation. But you get it in, you tell your coach, hey, coach, I got it in. All right, cool. You can come, you come to practice. We can start working on some stuff. So it's like the smallest little thing. And the NSAA board, first off, they had a 8-0, vote saying, yeah, we should take the title away. How the heck do 8 people or just agree to take a title away from a school for something so trivial as a paperwork address issue?
Well, and that's one thing, is that there's been a lot of talk about, we're still going to think of Gretna as the 2021 state title. They title
keep
winners.
Their medals.
Yeah, they keep their medals. They have to give back the trophy, and they're just according to Jay Beller, the NSAA director, just says that there's not going to be a 2021 champion. So either way you want to look at it, and one rule that there is within high schools and NSAA is that whenever a athlete transfers schools, you have to sit out 90 days before you can participate in athletics. So there was talks that was violated. Now, there's a lot of stories out there, so I'd be careful about what you trust. But at the end of the day, Gretna, according to the NSAA, not 2021 state title winners. but according to a lot of fans, you're still the
You know what?
You're
I'm
still the
going to be petty. I'm going to be petty here. If you want to take away Gretna's title, if you want to say Gretna is no longer the state title, take away West Side's runner-up because they didn't play nobody if there's no champion.
Yeah, but there was still
Look,
a
I'll be
state
petty.
title game.
No, there wasn't. There's no champion.
Bohug Ben.
If there's no champion, there's no runner-up. If there's no champion, no runner-up, there's no game. Boom, there you go. Problem solved. There was no playoffs. There was no season. All the records must be stricken.
Bryce mentions this. The NSA. Oh, never mind.
We're not going to answer that.
My question is, he played the whole season, so why was this only an issue after they won state? Well, that's just
some
how
of this
people
stuff
are.
And some of this stuff takes up, like, I don't know how early on it was noticed that he wasn't supposed to be playing, but some of this stuff takes a while. Some of it doesn't. My senior year, we played Millard North. It was like our third or fourth game, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And towards the end of the season, we were going to miss out on the playoffs because of one game. We were one win off of making the playoffs. Turns out Millard North had been playing somebody that wasn't eligible, so they had to forfeit. He played in like 4 games. They had to forfeit those 4 games, which so happened one of those games was against us. So they forfeited those 4 games. We got that extra win. It counted as a win for us, and we made it into the playoffs. And that was in the middle of the season. So I don't know when this was discovered, how long it took to get to him, at whatever, etc. But I mean, I don't know why, if it happened after state, if it happened during the playoffs or what.
Yeah, so that's all we know for the most part. But at the end of the day, according to the NSAA, like I just said, not recognizing the Gretna Dragons as Class A title winners.
Stupid.
But I think to a lot of folks, and from the reaction on the text line, a lot of people are still considering Gretna that they won the title game over Omaha West Side. So
if there's no rule against it, if they can somehow convince their coach, and I mean, they're not going to convince the NSAA, but if I was Gretna, I would put a patch on my jersey for next season that says 2021 state champions.
No way. No
There's
way.
no way it gets approved. There's like uniform codes, whatever.
Where does the pettiness stop?
It never does. Look, man, if you want to take away our title because of some stupid little paperwork issue, I'm going to be as petty as I want.
Time out. What if, Rico, so let's say you went to Bell West. So let's say you're the starting quarterback for Bellevue West, and you lose to Gretna in the title game, and you find out that they had an ineligible player.
I'm going to look and see what this ineligible player did.
No, so you would not.
I wouldn't
quickly go.
No.
You wouldn't quickly go, oh, no, we need to check that.
No.
Oh.
I would look and see what that ineligible player did. And again, no offense, but it's going to come off as offensive regardless of what I say.
No offense.
But I would have looked at that as a player, and I'd be like, dude had 22 catches, 1 touchdown, 100 plus, like 100 yards. Like, why do I care? He didn't do anything.
Because you lost the state title game.
Yeah, but I want to go back and check the stats and see if he even had a catch in that game. Because if he didn't do anything, it says he started all the games. But, like, come on, man.
That's funny.
10 catches?
16?
16?
61? Jake, hop on the microphone.
What are you talking? What?
Yeah. What'd you say?
I believe he had 6 catches in the title game, did he not?
I believe.
I don't know. We're going to have to see.
We'll check that.
Yeah, it was significant because he actually played a big fat. It was a low-scoring game, 7-3. I believe he had 6 or 7 catches.
Well, he didn't score.
Who had the touchdown?
Nobody scored.
I think Zane did. I think he ran it in. Exactly.
Yeah. Zane ran
it
in.
He got some first downs.
But still, yeah, you're right, Jake. You're right. Yeah. So at the end of the day, Gretna.
Whoa.
Gretna is no longer the class of 2021 or class A state champs in 2021. So, all right, that's enough on that. Let's move to Huskers Athletics 402-464-5685. This is sort of, I guess, touching on high school, but I want to talk about in-state recruiting momentarily because Mickey Joseph has spent the last 2 Fridays in the Omaha area. And with that has to make a big impression, a strong and early impression on both the athletes, the prospects, right? We've talked about it on other shows. I believe we've talked about it on this show as well. You have to get into those homes early, especially nowadays. You have to get into the class of 2024 prospects homes early. You have to get in contact with class of 2025 guys as soon as you can, because it starts from the jump when you're talking about recruiting. So Mickey Joseph spent the last 2 Fridays in the Omaha area after recently becoming a coach at Nebraska. And number one, we talk about building connections. We talk about building a gate around, he said, Mickey Joseph straight up said that on VJ's show. You talk about building a gate and keeping the Omaha guys and the guys that are in that area, keeping them coming to Nebraska, right? That should be the easiest pipeline that there is. We talk about pipelines with Texas and Louisiana now. Florida was there a couple years ago, but Omaha should be the easiest.
Yes.
Because you still feel like Nebraska's brand is strong in Nebraska. You'd at least hope. So today, Mickey Joseph has stopped by Omaha, at least Omaha Central, Omaha Burke, Omaha North, and Omaha West Side.
That's some strong recruits in
that was
schools.
As of 1 p.m. when schools posted it on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
As of 1 p.m. today, Mickey Joseph has visited, talked to coaches, talked to athletes in 4 schools: Omaha Central, Omaha Burke, Omaha North, Omaha West Side.
Mickey making the rounds. It's impressive,
and
man.
What's really interesting about that is if you look at the kind of the rosters of those teams,
those schools aren't close to each other.
I said it when we were talking about Omaha West Side and Gretna. Omaha West Side, they had a ton of sophomores last year, extremely young. So, right, I don't want to say investing in the future, but getting in touch with those younger guys that aren't even thinking about a college decision quite yet.
Building the relationship with some of the guys who you believe could turn into something special later on in their years, or some of the guys who currently are something special, and you just believe later on as they mature, as they go along their football journey, that they might garner interest from outside of the state. So what you want to do is get in there early, build that relationship, get that trust, and say, hey, remember when these schools weren't talking to you? We were here. We were talking to you. We believed in your talent. We believed in you. We thought, from the jump that you could come to Nebraska and make some sort of difference for us, as opposed to these other schools who waited, and now they're trying to knock on the door.
Well, and I wonder if at some time Nebraska's been that school that has been late to the party.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's kind of the reason why you see a bunch of Omaha kids leaving Nebraska to go to other schools, because Nebraska doesn't make them a priority. They don't, and you've heard it from a couple of guys, so it's not like this is anything new. They don't recruit them the same as they would recruit some of the out-of-state guys. And kids want to be wanted. People want to be wanted. You want somebody who says that they want you to assist them in reaching a goal, to actually prove it to you and show that they do believe that you can make some sort of difference. And what Nebraska had been doing, I'm not going to say has or are, what they had been doing previously is that they would treat some of these kids as kind of an afterthought, where they would kind of believe, we're Nebraska, you live in Nebraska, of course you want to come here. So they wouldn't put in the full amount of effort to recruit these guys and to bring them to Nebraska to be Cornhuskers, because they would just say, oh, you live here, you must have been a fan growing up, your family must be fans, so obviously you want to come here and help us get better. So it's kind of just a passing hello, as opposed to an actual, in-school, in-house visit, trying to get these guys to come to Nebraska and show out for their home state. Whereas, in Oregon, in Auburn, Boston College, whatever, is actually taking the time to come in from wherever they're at, fly to Nebraska, drive to Nebraska, whatever, talk to these kids, make them a priority, and show them, hey, we want you, we need you, you would be really beneficial to our school. It's not like we're going to give you a preferred walk-on spot just because you live in state. We're actually going to show you that we want you. We're going to offer you a scholarship because guess what? You are a really good player, and other schools want you. We're not just going to say, oh, you live in state, it's not that expensive, you can come in here, we'll give you a scholarship later on down the road. Nah, if this kid is good, if this kid's good enough that other schools out there want him, other Power 5 schools want him, maybe you should offer him a scholarship. I don't know.
According to 24/7 Sports, the 2022 top football recruits in Nebraska, Nebraska's first commit is to the number 5 player in the state. And that's Ernest Hausman from Columbus. They have the commitment and signatures now of number 5, 6, and 7 in the state. And there are 13 athletes from Nebraska in the database at 24/7 Sports. We can run through these real quick. Number 1, Devin Jackson. He's heading to Oregon. Deshaun Woods is heading to Missouri. I should say this. Devin Jackson's from Omaha Burke. Deshaun Woods is from Omaha Central. Caden Helms went to Bellevue West. He's heading to Oklahoma as a tight end. Micah Riley Ducker is from Bell West as well, heading to Auburn as a tight end. Then you have Ernest Hausman, Jake Applegate from Southwest, Gage Stanger from Millard South. Then
Gage Stanger almost went to Kansas State.
You're right. Until Chenair visited him. Then number 8, Jake Gassaway from Millard South, heading to Northern Illinois. Garrett Oakley from Columbus is heading to K-State.
Hey, you got to be careful with them Northern Illinois boys, man. They're building something out there.
Will Hubert from Papillion La Vista heading to Iowa. Caden Becker from Omaha Skutt heading to Wyoming. Koa McIntyre will play safety. He lit it up. He's also a quarterback for Fremont for Archbishop Bergen, but he lit it up in the state title game, but he's a little too small to play quarterback at the next level. So he's playing safety at Wyoming. And then LJ Richardson rounds out the list. Bellevue West running back going to Wyoming as well.
Huber, and to me, obviously, the top 4 are massive misses. But to me, Huber and Richardson are big misses for Nebraska. Huber is going to be a problem at Iowa. And Richardson is a Mack truck that also runs like a 10-7, 10-8, and 100. That's speed and power combined in the running back spot. And that's kind of something Nebraska has been wanting for a while, and they just let him go to Wyoming.
Yep, so that's what it is. But like I said, let's look at the positive. Mickey Josephs has spent the last 2 Fridays in the Omaha area, making a strong impression, and he stopped by, as of 1 p.m. today, Omaha Central, Omaha Burke, Omaha North, and West Side as well. All right, let's take a break. Get your text in now, 402-464-5685. It's time for the tip jar. We'll do it next on the Happy Hour.
Follow Nick and Enrique on Twitter at Nick_Sainert and at Radio Rico AC. More of Happy Hour is next on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Mike Shaver here for Trek CBD. There's a lot of CBD shops opening up in Lincoln, but Trek CBD focuses on quality above all else. Their products are from local CBD company Nico Farms and are third-party laboratory tested. They have products that can help with stress, anxiety, pain, relief, and more, and have a wide selection of Delta 8, including Serene 8. Trek CBD is locally owned and operated. Go visit Scott or Shannon at their 84th and Highway 2 location or at 27th and S, or go online to Trek CBD with free delivery. Trek CBD. CBD done right.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 330 North 48th Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
It's crossover night at the Icebox as the Stars take on the Waterloo Blackhawks. Watch the Stars pick up 2 points and stick around after the game to get autographs from Omar Manning, Garrett Nelson, and more. Go to LincolnStars.com to grab your tickets for crossover night. The puck drops tonight at 7:05. Saturday night hockey at the Icebox. What can be better? The Stars duel with the Des Moines Buccaneers on Saturday, January 22nd. Get your tickets for Saturday's game against the Bucs at LincolnStars.com or call 402-474-7827. The puck drops at 7:05.
Seasons change, but your land stays the same. You need the right solutions to keep you moving. That's why you rely on Acres Equipment, your Nebraska-owned premier John Deere dealership. Whether you're harvesting, protecting your crops, feeding the herd, maintaining your lawn, improving your business, or letting off some steam, Acres has what you need to get the job done. Acres Equipment. Solutions for every field.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now they've raised wages again, and they're hiring for production operators at $22.07 per hour, and other select jobs starting at $23.77 per hour, with wages growing up to $29.71 per hour. Continental also has salaried jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates. To learn more or to apply, go to continental-jobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring. I wasn't sure what I was getting into.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out of Starter Heyman with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
Yeah, it was great.
We're definitely coming back.
Sure. Sauter Heyman Jewelers, Lincoln and Grand Island. SauterHeyman.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Cloud cover will push into the region by late this afternoon, but warmer temperatures as we'll top out near 30. Winds a little breezy out of the south at around 15 to 20. Overnight, partly cloudy, a low down to 21. Our warm-up will continue for our Saturday. It will be a touch breezy, but an afternoon high of 41. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Yesterday, your water heater worked just fine. Today, surprise! When you're out of hot water, just call the plumbers at Bryant. In most cases, you can get same-day water heater replacement. What you won't get is a costly surprise with the bill. At Bryant, the price you're quoted is the price you'll pay. No last-minute extras for piping or ventilation alterations. Need a new water heater? Just call Bryant, 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Hi, this is Kurt, your shop manager at A1 Automotive here in downtown Lincoln. My promise to you is this: you won't find another automotive repair facility that genuinely cares about you and your vehicle. Our service is outstanding and our customer service is better. Please give me a call for all your automotive repair questions and needs. Call me at 402-477-4660. We were built on small town values, and that shows in how we treat others. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Old School with DP and J.
I always try to tell athletes, be where your cleats are, be in the moment, play by play, possession by possession. That's what Nebraska's women's team does so well. That's why nothing changes. It doesn't matter who's in the game. With the men, that's if they took a little bit of more of that mentality, you would see it. And they've shown games that they've done it. I've seen you do it against, other teams and kind of give the game away. You've seen it on the NC State, play in the moment, continue to play, but then you see the complete opposite.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric always makes safety a top priority for our home and office. In under just 1 hour, their team installed the state-of-the-art air scrubber system directly into our existing HVAC ductwork. This technology purifies the air and reduces exposure to common bacteria and viruses, creating a safer breathing environment for my family. Action delivers honest quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
I'm Jenny Benson. I taught for 32 years. Educators are used to the challenges of a typical school year, but the last year plus was far from typical. Yet everyone leaned in and found creative ways to adapt, innovate, and persevere. Behind each student were resourceful families and dedicated educators who reached out with open arms of support. Because of all the ways we work together, our students continued to learn, grow, and thrive.
Sponsored by the Nebraska State Education Association, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association in this station.
You're listening to the Happy Hour.
Let me ask you a question about the tip cup, because I had a little thing with the calzone guy.
With Nick Sainert.
What did you just say? Go put $1 in the jar right now. Are you serious? Yeah, now. Damn it.
And Enrique Alvarez Clary.
A big old chocolate ass in MetLife.
What? On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Back here on the Happy Hour, 402-464-5685. Send them in, folks. Send us any of your thoughts. It's a Friday. How was the week? What are our plans this weekend? We touch them all. We got them all in here. Let's hear them all.
Yes, all of it. Just give us
Jake,
all of it.
Jake keeps giving me a weird
Jake, do you have a
weird
tip
look.
for us?
Yeah,
a life tip?
Yeah, Jake.
Do you have a life tip for us, Jake?
An actual life tip. This is completely serious.
Yeah.
It needs to be
100%. I need a life tip from one Jake Sorensen.
Jake
What
Sorensen.
can I do in my life to improve my life and make myself better?
Don't be scared of milestone ages.
Explain in depth.
I'm 30. I was terrified of turning 30.
Okay.
But it feels the same as 28, 27, 26, 25.
Do you look the same?
Yes. I look better. More handsome.
He got a little less hair.
That's what I was
Every
hoping-
day,
I was
every
waiting
day
for
I get
Jake.
better looking. So 2 years ago I was uglier than I am now.
That is hard to believe.
Oh, really?
Wow. Okay. What do you guys need for tip?
No,
We just asking people for
asked for
tips
you.
or questions.
Is this a text?
No.
Can you give me? Can
First
you give
off,
me
no,
some
hold
more
on,
context
hold
on
on.
the tip
First off,
jar?
if it was anything like that text bag or whatever you're gonna say, my idea. So if it is, it doesn't matter because I came up with it. And y'all can let the appropriate authorities know if you would like to. If you want to let the appropriate authorities know, guess what? I created the text bag. I don't care what nobody says. So the tip jar is just a better iteration of that.
Jake, did you hear that intro? That rejoin?
I did.
I think it's
Did you
fire.
like it?
Is that new?
It is.
Well,
it's
it's
new
2
as
weeks
of
old.
last
Are you proud of yourself?
I
sense
am
a little
very-
pride here.
I'm very proud.
We felt pretty good
That
about
is
that.
probably
rejoin.
the best rejoin on the ticket.
I have another tip for you.
Okay.
Whenever someone brings in free donuts, don't turn them down. You're not guaranteed free donuts in this life, Nick.
Who turned them down?
You.
Did
I
you
had
eat
one.
a donut?
I had one of the
I had two.
old fashioned sour cream.
Sometimes Nick turns
The
down
best-
the food in the office and claims he's starving because he had nothing to eat. I said, "There's food here. There's lots of food here all the time.
Rico, is that your half-eaten donut back there?
That's irrelevant information.
You want to eat it on the air?
I'm not gonna eat it on the air, but I will
Man.
finish. I'll finish it on the drive home.
Okay, best donut as we're talking about donuts. Old fashioned sour cream.
Nope.
No.
That's the worst,
No.
actually.
Yeah. Does that have that?
Chocolate covered cinnamon roll is the best donut.
You're also wrong.
No, that is the best.
Just a nice old fashioned donut with some strawberry
Old-fashioned.
icing and
Old-fashioned.
some sprinkles. Just give me
Well,
that
this
nice
guy right here.
Give
See
me that
that?
nice
We got a-
Homer
Oh,
Simpson.
I would take that
Strawberry
blueberry.
filled.
I would take that
No,
blueberry.
give me that
cake.
Homer
This one?
Simpson strawberry donut, bro.
Yes. Okay. All right. Yeah. Anytime you work Homer Simpson, I'm in.
That Homer Simpson strawberry donut. Oh
Yep.
my gosh, delicious.
I would take the blueberry cake donut. Two best donuts: old fashioned sour cream, and just any cake
Those
donut.
might be the
based
worst
on,
too.
You know,
Just
based
a
on the
cake.
takes that you have just throughout the day, I'm not surprised that you have a garbage donut take as well.
All right, let's see what we got.
You guys,
David,
you guys ever had those tractor tire donuts at all?
they are fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Those are
Yeah.
That little hostess bags.
Are you guys in? I mean, this is not a donut, so to speak, but are you in or out on honey buns?
I used to be.
It's in the donut family, right?
Yes.
What you
In the
gotta
donut
do,
family.
what you gotta do with the honey bun is warm it up a little bit.
No, that's
You gotta warm it up a little. A cold honey bun is okay, but a warmed up honey bun is next level. It'll transcend time and space and take you to a place you ain't never been.
Here,
Are you getting high on this? On this honey bun? Is this a weed honey bun we're talking about, or what?
So
What kind of honey bun are you eating over
So
here?
with
I was just saying,
Are you snorting
you
your honey
warm
bun?
up that honey
man.
bun, and it just
Are you
takes you.
smoking the honey bun over
It just takes you to places.
I think we're
you
got
could
different
never-
honey bun references going on here. I'm talking about the food.
Rico doesn't buy his honey buns from Walmart like
I
me
don't
and Jake do.
You buy some
Where do you get your honey buns?
some interesting places, I
We're not-
guess.
You guys don't
Rico-
get your honey buns down the street.
At the local laundromat, bro.
My man
Laundry-
Craig.
That's where the honey buns are the
That's where the, good
sweetest
ones.
and the finest at. I've been told.
My
No.
man Craig make the best honey buns.
Oh, don't come at Craig on the. Craig's my dad's name. Come on now. Come on.
Maybe it's your dad.
Nah. But Big Sky says maple long john. Maple is way too sweet. It's bad. Okay, with the Hostess donuts, very out on the powdered donuts.
Yeah, it's like
it's way too
well.
it gets caught in your
Yeah, I feel like I'm
throat,
gonna choke on it because
Yes.
I can't.
How are
swallow.
you eating them?
and it gets
All at once.
I wish you guys could.
I
have
thought they were
seen them.
bite sized.
They
That's what I
are,
thought.
and you
No.
can eat it all at once.
Yeah, but Rico,
you get all that
that
powder.
thing
No, it
closes
doesn't.
up your
Look,
throat.
man, just
It's like a
figure it
cinnamon-
out
it's like a
and
cinnamon
don't
challenge.
figure it out and don't be a little baby about it, man.
Well, I
Those
mean,
powder, the powdered donuts I only don't like because then I get the powder all over my hands and then it gets my pants, gets some my sleeves. It's a problem.
Yeah.
The chocolate ones are superior.
Chocolate
Yeah, the
are
chocolate is the
fantastic.
best.
But
That's
the
best.
powdered donuts, when you don't have to reach in the bag and you get to just hold them with your two fingers, just chef's kiss.
Okay, Lucas says this: the Little Debbie or Hostess option is cosmic brownies with some vanilla ice cream. I used to love cosmic brownies.
They are delicious.
Now I think you can taste how fake of a brownie it is.
Look, just don't focus on
What's
the
wrong with that?
negatives and focus on the positives of a cosmic brownie, which is that they're delicious. All right. Everybody keeps wanting to throw cosmic brownies in the trash. Well, guess what? I'll throw your opinions in the trash.
Here's
Don't talk down on cosmic brownies now.
a question for you, Rico. with Nutter Butters. No, not Nutter Butters.
Nutty Buddies?
Is that what they are?
Nutty Buddies?
Yeah, Nutty Buddies.
I thought they're Nutter Butters.
No, Nutter Butters are the actual, like in the red package.
Look, Big
What are the
Sky's trying
ones-
to talk trash. Why don't you come in the station and defend your
Wait, there's
garbage
two
takes?
things that have like the same name?
Yes, they are. Yeah.
Nutty
Buddies.
Buddy and Nutter Butter. Is this real life?
Yeah, I believe so.
Hold on.
I could be completely wrong, but I
can't
don't
remember.
believe I am.
Nutter.
Yes, Nutty Buddies.
There you go.
Wow, haven't said that name in a long time.
That's the Hostess or Little Debbie version?
These are the Little Debbie. So Jake, I'm
yeah,
showing you.
yeah, I know those ones. Nutty Buddy, but there's Nutter Butter.
Nutter Butters.
How did that even get approved?
It's just different enough.
So Nutty Buddies.
I get them both confused.
I don't know if you've ever done it, but you take it off piece by piece.
What kind of
You just-
serial
no, you just
killer
take the thing and eat
action
it.
No.
What's wrong
are
with
you partaking
No,
in? Why
no.
are you skinning your
You-
Nutty Buddies?
You have the.
That sounded odd.
You have one slice of the wafer with peanut butter on one side, and then bam, you have like 8 more slices
Do
of
you-
wafer.
do you
in
do
just
that with
one
your-
of the Nutty
Do
Buddies?
you do that with your Kit Kats? Do you scrape the
know.
chocolate off and peel
That-
the wafers
that
off
makes
piece
no
by
sense.
piece?
There
Sound
are
like Hannibal Lecter over here.
there are
sicko.
there are there's
Does it
reasons,
put the lotion on its skin?
There are reasons that the wafers
know
are
that reference.
even.
Rico's
I
too
didn't.
young.
That's why I
He's
went
too young.
along with it. So there are reasons.
in the basket.
There are reasons that the wafer is able to be torn apart.
You're not supposed to. You know what the reason is? Because they're separate.
And they put
It's
them
not
together.
one. Yes, they do, but it's not one solid thing. That's why it's able to be torn apart. But you're not supposed to. You crazy man.
All right, we got more. Okay, we got more. Lucas says donuts suck, period. He goes, Jake, you guys are not on air at 5 a.m. You have time to make bacon and eggs or some delightful biscuits and gravy.
I'm not waking up earlier to do that, my friend.
He has to wake up early as it is.
You realize I wake up like at 5:15,
No,
sir.
that is false. You roll up like 5:50.
No, I've been getting here like at 5:40.
He wakes up at 5:15.
Yeah, I said I wake up. I already have my show prepped the day before.
Oh, you don't live that. You don't live that far.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to get ready?
Like
I dropped you off at your place. You don't live that far.
That was a long. I don't live there anymore.
Oh, you don't live there no more?
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
took you to the airport.
Yeah, Nick has been
knows
to
where
my
you live.
house recently. That's like 8 minutes from the station.
Yeah,
But you wake up at
Not at
5:15. You roll up
though.
here at 5:50.
No, I get here like 5:40 or 5:45. I've been better recently.
Takes you a while to get ready, man.
I took this man to the airport at like 5:40 one morning.
I paid you handsomely for that.
It was fine.
The Lincoln Airport. I'm hoping.
Big Sky.
Yes,
I had to make sure of that before I offered. I said, wait, is it the
Man,
Lincoln
that
Airport?
would have been a problem.
So Big Sky says Jake gets to the station at 5:50. What do you have to say to Big Sky?
When's the last time Big Sky produced my show? That was a year ago. It's 5:40 now, Big Sky. I'm getting here earlier. I'm
we
getting
actually-
older. I get up earlier.
We actually got a life tip from David earlier. Life tip.
No.
Put an electric kettle on a smart plug. In the morning, you can tell Alexa to turn it on for your room from your room. We do that for pour over coffee. Huh.
Interesting.
If I had an electric kettle and a smart plug, I would, but
There
I
was-
have neither.
So Amazon was doing a deal a couple months ago that I took up on. It was a smart plug for 99 cents. And I tried it. Couldn't figure it out, so I returned it. Got my 99 cents back.
Wow, you're so smart. Not even smarter than a plug.
Lucas dissects his nutties also.
Again, Lucas is also a weird serial killer type person.
All right.
Don't dissect your nutty buddies, man. You crazy. Anybody does anybody else have any questions, comments, concerns?
Here's another food
I
take.
still don't get the dissection of the nutty
It's
buddy.
weird.
I'll bring them in. We'll all dissect.
Okay, show
our
me the
nutty buddies.
picture
I'm not
again.
gonna
Show me the
dissect
picture of the product again to make sure I know what we're talking about here. It's like a wafer, right?
Yeah, exactly. So now
What do
with
you mean? Are you
these,
dissecting it then?
so but with these,
You just look at it. You take it, you chomp
no,
and chomp and chomp.
no. You can take the top slice off. Then you have all these slices left on the one. It really expands the amount of nutty buddy.
You know what? What you doing that makes me think that you're the kind of guy that doesn't take your Kit Kats apart. You just take a big old bite of the thing.
No, I do because I have to hear that.
Do you dissect your Snickers too? They have layers in that also.
No, they do not. It's
Caramel,
not-
nougat, peanut.
A little bit.
So here's another food take.
Do you take your ice cream sandwiches apart?
No.
No,
and
that
eat
would
the
be
ice cream
terrible.
and then
Here's-
eat the cookies separate?
I did that with the Oreos.
What? That's fine.
Okay.
That's what they're meant to do.
Same with Nutty
No,
Buddies.
they're not.
Here's another food take.
Nicholas.
Frozen waffles with peanut butter and jelly. There's breakfast.
I don't know the last time I had a frozen waffle. So
I think mine was about 2006.
What age were you?
That would have been, I was 15. Well,
Okay.
let's do
So
that.
that fits-
16, 14.
2006. Are we talking like January 2006,
Yeah.
late 2006?
Before I was,
Because like if you're talking
Yeah.
January, I was in what, 6th grade. If you're talking,
I'm going January
Late
2006. Last time I had like an Eggo waffle.
I was 5.
I was in high school.
I was in 6th grade. We have a lot of dynamics here.
That is wild.
You were born not even like you were born past 2000, you young
2001.
you young buck.
We I apologize to the people that own the bar that we talked about on the text line. We changed my 21st birthday plans.
Oh, dang. Sorry about it.
We are now heading up to the Ameristar Casino.
Okay. That makes sense.
So that's what we're doing. Pecan Pie says, Nick, why are you taking Jake's advice on donuts? Have you seen how skinny he is? And keep in mind he chugs wine.
He is a wine. Well, he did it one time.
This is the story.
He did it one time.
I went to a concert at the Leeds Center that they were selling alcohol for, but they wouldn't let you take it into the actual auditorium.
Doesn't make any
Now,
sense.
help me understand that. I'm not trying to say I'm mad at the Leeds Center. I was just very confused.
I'm not mad at the Leeds Center.
This was the 4 days before Christmas. It was Mannheim Steamroller, and I'm not allowed to actually drink the wine that I bought. I intended to take in to watch the show. It's like, no, you got to drink it out here. I'm like, why are you selling it then?
Jake said,
I'm not mad.
because you bought
4
it.
minutes to showtime, so I got to chug 2 glasses of wine. I tell you what, I was a little loopy after that.
He said, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. Oh, what's up, Big Sky? You
Give
and
a
your
very
garbage takes.
confused face.
What's up, big dog?
I'm not mad at the Leeds Center, I promise.
What's up? Get in here.
I'm not mad at the Leeds Center, I promise. Somebody says, I have totally done that with my Nutty Buddies. It's oddly satisfying. Bingo.
Crazy.
Okay, Lucas says this. Somebody one time, my buddy made me a grilled cheese with a tortilla and shredded cheese and thought he invented the quesadilla. Wow. Okay, then we get an unnamed texter who says, do you guys ever talk about sports?
Well, you see, in the first segment, we talked pretty much exclusively about high school sports. We talked about Gretna getting their state titles stripped away. We talked about Mickey Joseph spending 2 weeks in Omaha recruiting and how he is really working hard on that whole build a fence around Nebraska and, keep the other schools from getting the kids out of Omaha thing. I kind of went on a rant about, previous staffs and their lack of recruiting Omaha. So, yeah, we talk about sports, just not in this segment because this is the tip jar. And it's, if you want to ask a question about sports, we're more than happy to answer it because, that's kind of what this is. You ask a question, we answer it. I don't care what you have to say. Ask away.
Jeez, Rico.
What,
easy.
man? I'm tired of it.
And we talk about sports every other segment of the week. So we get this off of Twitter from Rick, or I got tagged in it. He goes, at Nick Sainer, tip of the day, old-fashioned sour cream are the best.
Tip of the day, garbage tip.
All right.
I really don't understand like people's taste buds because there's a lot of crap that people eat that tastes awful. But I don't get it. Big Sky, you got to chime in there?
One universal thing that we can all agree that we love, shrimp tacos.
Yeah, Big Sky.
I was just going to say, aren't you the guy that used to eat Pop-Tarts for breakfast every morning?
That was in 7th grade. Things are allowed to change, Big Sky.
I had a Pop-Tart this morning for breakfast.
Now he eats oatmeal for breakfast.
Right.
I know.
Which has substance. It's not just straight sugar and just crap.
He actually eats the low sugar version of that.
No, Big Sky. Actually, you bought that version for me. I don't get that.
So if anybody ever
I read
wants
the
to
boxes.
get
That's what you eat.
No, not the look back there.
I looked at your boxes one time and they were both lower sugar
One time
ones.
I bought the sugar or the low sugar one. I said, this ain't good enough. I need the sugar pack.
I had a Pop-Tart this morning. Cherry.
I have not eaten a Pop-Tart since middle school.
Cherries are so
Ooh,
good.
cherry Pop-Tarts are
Cherries
elite.
are
but
the best.
Pop-Tart, Wildberry.
Yes, Wildberry is the best.
It's actually
followed by
chocolate chip.
cherry and
actually
blueberry.
Look, okay, no, any chocolate Pop-Tart needs to be
no.
thrown out.
Rico, you're spot
stomped on,
Spot on.
and thrown into a fire.
Yes,
No.
Rico, that was perfect. Correct in all
chocolate chips
accounts.
chocolate chip is the best because they just drizzle the frosting so it's not baked in.
See,
Pop-Tarts are meant
again,
to be fruit.
Again, garbage. The
Hey.
frosting is the best part of a Pop-Tart.
This is Rico's best take he's ever had.
Here's the thing.
Ever.
The cherry Pop-Tarts I eat because I have to get my daily dose of fruit.
That's not
That's
real
not
fruit,
doing it for you.
Nicholas.
That's not doing
No,
it
I'm
for you.
joking. But But no, the cherry Pop-Tarts are really good. I do agree. Sometimes they can be too sweet if they have just the full layer of frosting on there.
No, that's what.
Here's a question: do you guys ever put butter on a strawberry Pop-Tart before?
That's a Family Guy question.
No.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart?
It was so freaking good. Yeah, see?
I've never put butter on a Pop-Tart.
David, I thought that was just a fake thing from Family Guy.
No,
That's a real
I have a
thing,
friend
though?
who does it religiously. He only eats his Pop-Tarts.
Is he
with butter.
healthy? Is he okay?
He is a sick man.
Does he look like
he's smaller than Jake?
Is he? I was gonna
Yes.
say, does he look like Peter Griffin? Because he's putting butter on a Pop-Tart, man.
Jake, how do you feel people referring to you as that skinny man?
It's better than the alternative, I guess.
Yeah, I'd rather be the skinny man.
Okay, so we're getting David on the text line, says old-fashioned sour cream donuts are legit. I
Again,
agree.
David, sorry, garbage take.
Unnamed texter, Jake, how many people do you race in your car every day without them even knowing it?
Oh, a daily basis, probably an average 9.
Enough.
Yeah, it's not healthy, but I do what I do.
What I do, every time a light turns green, I try my best to not look at the other lights and just look directly at my light. As soon as it turns green, I try to test my reaction time against the car next to me. I have yet to lose.
Yeah, I've never
my car
lost
is not
either.
very fast, but I get off the line before everybody else.
Rico, if I was next to you, I would beat you. In
I
that
would destroy you.
competition. No,
Right,
you
you
would.
don't
No way.
understand.
All right,
I
let's
did the
clear
same- I do
48th
the
off.
same thing.
We do it now.
You don't understand. Track and field has prepared me for every light changing from red to green.
You're
I
the
don't even
guy-
have to listen for it. This time I get to look at it. Normally I got to listen for the gun. As soon as it goes off, I take off. I got that fast twitch in my legs, but now I can look at it. As soon as it changes, boom, I'm
No,
gone.
you're the guy that has the false start, and you're already.
I don't false start. I've only false started ever once in my life, and it was on purpose because I didn't want to run.
I'd make you nervous, and you'd lose to me, and you'd false start, and I'd win.
Why
the
would I
race.
ever be nervous of you?
Because I am quick to the trigger.
All right,
We gotta take a break.
That's a place for a break. All right, appreciate it, Jake. That is the tip jar. We will get to the actual couple questions that we got after this break. You're listening to the Happy Hour on the Ticket.
Download our app by searching 93.7 The Ticket in your app store to stay in touch and listen all day long wherever you are. More of the Happy Hour is next on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Seasons change, but your land stays the same. You need the right solutions to keep you moving. That's why you rely on Acres Equipment, your Nebraska-owned premier John Deere dealership. Whether you're harvesting, protecting your crops, feeding the herd, maintaining your lawn, improving your business, or letting off some steam, Acres has what you need to get the job done. Acres Equipment, solutions for every field.
There's a lot of CBD shops opening up in Lincoln, but Trek CBD focuses on quality above all else. Their products are from local CBD company Nico Farms and are third-party laboratory tested. They have products that can help with stress, anxiety, pain, relief, and more, and have a wide selection of Delta 8, including Serene 8. Trek CBD is locally owned and operated. Go visit Scott or Shannon at their 84th and Highway 2 location or at 27th and S, or go online to Trek CBD with free delivery. Trek CBD, CBD done right.
What are you doing, Sip? I thought the chickens could use some more light in their lives.
So you're building what exactly?
It's a motion censored switchboard. Duh.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Of course. Ow! God! Ow!
Seems like a job for a professional.
Just one more wire. Yep, there you go, right there.
Don't be like Sip. Call Joe at Ambition Electric for any of your electric needs at 402-217-3415.
Yesterday, your water heater worked just fine. Today, surprise! When you're out of hot water, just call the plumbers at Bryant. In most cases, you can get same-day water heater replacement. What you won't get is a costly surprise with the bill. At Bryant, the price you're quoted is the price you'll pay. No last-minute extras for piping or ventilation alterations. Need a new water heater? Just call Bryant, 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Today on Hey Culligan, unnecessary contaminants. Here's the referee.
Hey Culligan, that's a flag on my water for flagrant foul taste.
Ooh, that's a tough one, ref, but the solution is a Culligan Smart RO drinking water system that reduces up to 58 contaminants, making your water safer and delicious.
Yeah, I guess I missed that call.
And with the Culligan Connect app, you always know when your filters need changing.
The water's up and it's good.
Good call, ref, and we're already on the way.
Try a Colligan water softener for just $9.95 per month. Go to ColliganLincoln.com.
There's not many things worse than having plumbing issues at your home or business, but it's even worse if the problem isn't fixed correctly. Select Plumbing gets it right the first time, and they specialize in several things: general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. Plus, they're hiring service plumbers. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Hi, this is Kurt, your shop manager at A1 Automotive here in downtown Lincoln. My promise to you is this: you won't find another automotive repair facility that genuinely cares about you and your vehicle. Our service is outstanding and our customer service is better. Please give me a call for all your automotive repair questions and needs. Call me at 402-477-4660. We were built on small town values, and that shows in how we treat others. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
You hear that? That's the sound of extremely tender and delicious beef from certified Piedmontese. Prime grade tenderness with a fraction of the fat and calories of normal beef. It's Nebraska-raised product and the official beef of Nebraska Athletics. Change the way you buy beef today at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese, just north of 84th and Havelock, or at cpmercado.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now. In our new time, we're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Old School with DP and J.
I always try to tell athletes, be where your cleats are, be in the moment, play by play, possession by possession. That's what Nebraska's women's team does so well. That's why nothing changes. It doesn't matter who's in the game. With the men, that's if they took a little bit of more of that mentality, you would see it. And they've shown games that they've done it. I've seen you do it against, other teams and kind of give the game away. You've seen it on the NC State, play in the moment, continue to play, but then you see the complete opposite.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Nick Sainert.
Whenever I'm about to do something, I think, would an idiot do that? And if they would, I do not do that thing.
Enrique Alvarez Clary.
If any of you need anything at all, too bad. Deal with your problems yourselves like adults.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, final segment of the week. Head over to Twitter at Radio Rico AC. There's a poll question out that has already generated a little bit of. I'm a little mad at Jacob Padilla because he's not even given it a chance to have the Pop-Tart without frosting a chance.
Because why would you?
But go ahead, head over to Radio Rico AC, the Twitter account. Vote on the poll with or without frosting Pop-Tarts. Which one's better?
So, also a really cool picture I tweeted out.
All right, let's get to a couple of the actual tip jar questions that we had last segment that we just glanced right over. Sorry about that, folks.
Well, maybe if they would send in more questions, we could get to them.
There's a lot of donut takes that I have to get to. Okay, Lucas says, would you rather fight 100 chickens every time you get into a car or a chimp with a sword once a year? Give me a chimp.
See, does the chimp have the sword? Or do I have the sword?
You have the sword.
Do we both have swords?
You have the sword.
If I have the sword, I guess I'll take the chimp. As long as it's like an open area and it's not somewhere where the chimp can like jump off a wall or something, because then I'm screwed. But 100 chickens every time I get in the car. I get in and out of my car a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of chickens.
Yeah, give me a chimp once a year. All right. Colt 45. We got you. I almost started rapping the song.
Colt 45.
How would you feel if Nebraska got an NFL team?
I would immediately drop all my allegiances to the Patriots and be a fan of that team.
I think I would hate it.
Would you?
I think I would hate it. Because then I don't know.
Because it would take away the fact that Nebraska is the only show in town.
Maybe that, but also I've been to NFL games and it's like fun for the first like 3 quarters. And then it's not as fun for me for some reason. which is a bad take, I know, but that's just how it was for NFL games. Maybe it's better. I haven't been to one since I was like 14, so 6 years ago. But
I have never been to an NFL game, so I cannot speak on it.
Dusty says this, Rico, the only reason that you can beat people off the light is because everyone else is looking at their phones.
Well,
that's their problem.
Doesn't matter. I'm still the best. Never lost.
Never lost. All right, then pecan pie. When you refer to old fashions, Nick, it takes me to the thought of an amazing cocktail that Jake should have had at the Christmas concert instead of wine. You might ask the bartender at Ameristar to make you the first 21-year-old birthday drink.
Old fashions are delicious.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
You know what you should do?
I have the 23rd off, so
you should
back
ask
on the 24th
for a 3 wise men. It is also delicious.
I will.
Don't look it up.
I will take recommendations. And
he should ask for a 3 wise men, right?
I
right,
will,
Big Sky? That's a delicious drink, isn't it? A delicious shot. Yeah.
I will report
Don't
back
look it
on the 24th as I have taken the 23rd off. So we need to play the game show.
Lazy.
We need to play the game show.
Oh, we do?
Call now. $15 to the Upside Bar and Lounge, 402-464-5685. I need to know Joe Gans's number. What number did he wear at Nebraska?
Oh, Joe Gans's number. I was like, I don't know what his number is.
402-464-5685. What number did Joe Gans wear while at Nebraska? 402-464-5685. All
right, we're just going to take it.
All right, caller, who's this?
This is Joel.
Joel, what number did Joe Gans wear at Nebraska?
Number 12.
That is correct. Congratulations,
ding, ding,
Joel.
ding.
Thank you.
Yep, you have won $15 to the Upside Bar and Lounge. Stick on the line. Big Sky will get your information. I was so distracted in the
I totally forgot about that.
in the bingo. All right, so we got about a minute left here. Let's make predictions. All right, Rico.
All right, let's go.
Bengals Titans starts us off tomorrow afternoon at 3:30 p.m. I have the Bengals.
Who day? Welcome to the jungle. Joe Burrow gets it done.
All right, I have the Bengals as well. Saturday night, 7:15 p.m. San Francisco at Green Bay. Who do you have?
Go Pack, go. Everybody's an owner. Aaron Rodgers gets it done.
All right, dang it, I do too. Sunday, Rams and Bucks.
Ram it.
I
Welcome
agree.
to Los Angeles, baby.
I agree, Rico.
Matthew Stafford rides the Georgia hot train, gets it done.
All right, last but not least, Buffalo and the Chiefs.
Go Chiefs.
All right, me and Rico are in sync.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah, it does really suck. All right, guys, have a great weekend. I will talk to you at 6 p.m. tonight, 7 p.m. for High School Hoops. See ya.
Adios.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric